Black Mesa Zen, Xen, Xen, Alien. Really curious to hear this. I love Half-Life. I have not played this version of the Black Mesa project. Okay, here we go. Isn't that so... The gap in that incredibly visceral is immensely satisfying. You really get a sense of this being that will absolutely kill you. It's visceral, it's violent, but then it's so interesting to have this sort of... And I think that paints an image, a foreign entity, something mysterious, that soprano. Just comes in, there's nothing, it just shows up out of nowhere. Very visceral track. That is heart-stopping. Right there. Clashing within itself. There's dissonance there that's so sharp. The way that she slides up and then it almost feels like inhuman. Oh, I'm loving this vocalist. So what the soprano does in this case is it really helps us feel like we're trapped in a room, face to face. We have this incredibly loud, percussive brass instrument. It just hits us, right? And it's a visceral feeling of being dead face to face with this alien, witnessing an awakening, witnessing the terror that occurs in your body, the chills down your spine. It's very evocative. The tone underneath, we're about to go somewhere, but the tone underneath too is really juicy because it's actually still in dissonance with the soprano, but there is this feeling of this. Now we're starting to get this sort of supported quality with the soprano over top, which is it's like walking towards us. It's like opening up the roof of the spaceship and seeing the thing emerge out. Like there's this a real tension in this music. When I thought that we weren't going to go somewhere and I was just going to repeat this way. This is a little bit of this mixture between ambient and storytelling music, which is really an interesting concept because ambient music is music that tends to be in the background and showcases, an environment or a situation, right? But now that we add that tremolo in there, now it feels like there's action. Now it feels like we have movement. And sometimes when we just have tracks that are sort of flat, they can get a little bit redundant and a little bit boring, and even I started to tune out just slightly. However, when the added tremolo there, it does reel you back in with focus, and that's a smart compositional move to make. That's a really, really powerful track, especially since I don't know how popular or how widely seen the Black Mesa Zen project has been, but certainly this music is not half-hearted in any way, shape, or form. It's very intense, very dense, and I think it's very cacophonous, and it makes us feel really kind of on the edge of our seats with a little bit of mystery and intrigue, a little bit of reverence too. There's definitely a quality of like concern and fear. It's a beautiful piece, actually. In context, it's probably absolutely phenomenal. Out of context, it's a little bit harder to maybe digest in a 3-minute burst. And I think in context, this would be visceral and very powerful. But man, that tension in the strings there too, and I really love the vocal solo there and the way that it kind of, and I love this explosive brass sort of like klaxon alarm thing that happens very consistently throughout rhythmically. It's really, I think actually adds an enormous amount of weight and power to it that it would have been severely lacking had it not had that heft to it. So that's fantastic. There's lots more on the channel. Feel free to check it out. Appreciate it. Feel free to like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Okay, bye.